Oh, bless you. Good morning. So today, it is Friday, September 17th. Sorry if you can hear my washing machine in the background. My washing stuff's like right outside this room. So, as you can tell by the title of this video, I am going to be doing a little like 1 month postpartum update on me and then a 1 month update on my son Knox. I just think these are, I don't know, I watched a lot of these when I was pregnant just to get an idea of kind of what I was getting myself into. And then yeah, I'll give an update on Knox and just like what he's been up to and how he's doing and everything. So as of today, I will be 6 weeks postpartum on Monday, so in like 3 days. So I'm almost 6 weeks postpartum and I am back to normal. I did have a vaginal birth, so just keep that in mind. I did not have a C-section. I had a vaginal birth. I did, this is like sideways. I did get a 2nd degree tear, so also keep that in mind. So my recovery is based on me having a 2nd degree tear. So I'll just start from the very beginning. I had a 9 pound 7 ounce baby. He was very large. So getting him out, I pushed for almost like right on 2 hours to get him just to come out. So yeah, he's right here on the floor. So I pushed for 2 hours and then yeah, got a 2nd degree tear. The first couple of days were very hard. Luckily my husband was absolutely amazing and was so helpful and just amazing. But yeah, I utilize everything the hospital gives you. I was using their like their mesh underwear. They give you like ice packs to put down there, like numbing spray, the little Tux Circle like healing pads with witch hazel. I used everything every time. I changed everything. I used the pads, the ice packs, the witch hazel pads. I used the numbing spray. Yeah, I used everything. It was very painful sitting down. Getting into the hospital bed and out of the hospital bed was very hard. Again, very thankful for my husband. I could not have done it without him, honestly. And then once we got home, we came home 2 days later after I delivered, and just like sitting down and walking, I walked really slow. Sitting down, I kind of tried to sit like to the side because it really hurt to sit down. Luckily our couch, I mean we have a couch, obviously most people have couches, so I just sat on the couch. That was comfortable, but if I sat down for too long, it started to get really uncomfortable and painful, so I'd have to walk around. That only lasted probably a week of where it was like kind of not unbearable because I could deal with it, but just very, very uncomfortable. It's just like really sore. It just feels like you're really sore, but you have to sit down, obviously. So yeah, that was not very fun. But luckily my husband got 2 weeks off work, and my mom stayed with us for almost a week after we got home from the hospital, and just like cooked us dinner, grocery shop for us, did our laundry, cooked us meals. She was amazing too. So luckily I didn't have to do too much. So that was really, really helpful. But yeah, after like a couple of weeks I was completely fine. I only bled for like a week and a half, I think, and then but yeah, I've been fine. I think my only thing now is I stopped breastfeeding like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I've just had some discomfort. Yeah, so that's really my only thing right now. But as far as like me mentally, physically, I feel really, really good. The first week after I had him, I probably cried like 10 or more times every single day. I wasn't sad. I don't know, it's just postpartum hormones and everything. I just cried all the time. Like I said, wasn't sad, had nothing to be sad about. He he is a perfect baby. It's not like he was like overwhelming or anything. It was just the hormones, I guess. I cried all the time. But after about a week or so, I was fine. I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that me and my mom are really, really close. And like I said, she stayed with us for about a week after he was born. And then when she wasn't staying with us anymore, I think it was really hard for me just because I love having her here. So I think that was a big thing for me as well. But as far as now, like I said, I'm almost 6 weeks postpartum in just a couple of days. So I'm totally fine, mentally, physically. As far as what my body looks like, I can show you guys my stomach. I got a ton of stretch marks, like a ton. Like I said, he was like over 9.5 pound baby, so he was pretty big. And I didn't get any of these stretch marks until like the last like 6 weeks to a month, in like the last month of my pregnancy basically. So it was just a lot, but I have a lot of stretch marks, which I don't really care about. I mean, I birthed a whole human, so I don't really care. And nobody can see them anyway. I mean, they're on like my thighs and my stomach, and nobody really sees those anyway. So I can show you my stomach. It went down way faster than I was expecting it to. Like obviously right after birth, I was expecting it to take weeks and weeks for it to go down, but it really only took like a week or so for it to go down. I didn't take any pictures. I didn't want to deal with any of that while I was in the hospital and in pain, so I don't have really anything to compare it to. But I can show you guys my stomach 6 weeks postpartum. Oh. So here is what it looks like from the side, from the front. Like I said, I have a ton of stretch marks. You can't really see them. There's a lot like on my sides, and a lot on my upper thighs and stuff, which I'm obviously not going to show. But that's about me. I'm totally good. I'm going to go change his diaper because I think he pooped. So I'm going to go change his diaper, and then I'll come back and do his 1 month update. Okay, so we got a fresh diaper, and here's my little baby. Oh, here's Knox. He is obviously the same as I am postpartum. He loves to look at the viewfinder. He will be 6 weeks old on Monday. He was born on August 9th. He was 9 pounds, 7 ounces, 21.5 inches long. Hi, Willow. So an update on him. He loves to like be talked to. That's his favorite thing, is just sitting with us and talking to us. Yesterday he smiled at me for the first time. He smiled a bunch of times yesterday. It was the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. He's a very, as you can see, 99% of the time he's a very calm and relaxed baby, unless he's like hungry, or I mean, he really, like I said, he had pooped while I was filming that clip and he didn't cry or anything. I just changed him though, so he's good now. But he only really cries if he's hungry. He loves to snuggle. That's like one of his favorite things, obviously, because he's baby. The way he's looking at the camera, he is awake for a lot longer now. Probably like over an hour or so after he eats. We kind of try to follow like an eat, play, sleep schedule very loosely. We're not really on a schedule. But he ate about an hour ago, and he's been awake ever since. If you can see in the background, he's been watching Hey Bear Sensory and playing on his little play mat as his little playtime. He's so cute looking at the camera. Yeah, so he is doing perfect. At his last doctor's appointment last week, I want to say, he was 10 pounds, 14 ounces, and 23 inches long. He does take formula. We're no longer breastfeeding, just for my sanity and my mental health. We are on formula, and he's doing totally fine. As far as we don't think he has any colic. Like I said, he really doesn't cry, like hardly ever. He really just doesn't cry. Like I said, unless he's hungry, or that's really it. We're very lucky that he's a very chill and a very calm baby. He's just the best. But he looks just like his daddy, which is very sad. Not really, but I wanted him to look like me. I pushed this big old baby, and he looked just like your daddy. Yeah. So yeah, he is doing perfect. And that's what having a baby is like. Just spit up all of me. I'll be right back. Okay, back again. Cleaned off myself and him. Bless you. Hi, Willow. But yeah, so as far as he goes, yeah, he is just perfect. I mean, we couldn't have asked for a better baby. Honestly, he is amazing. Yeah, he's very chill. I'm trying to think of anything else. I mean, he's a 5-week-old baby. He doesn't really do much. He loves watching the dogs. Our dogs like to wrestle each other, and he loves to watch the dogs and look at the dogs. He loves this little play mat. As you can see, he sits and looks at all the toys and everything. So yeah, he is just amazing, and we are so thankful to have such a good baby. Bless you. Bless you. And he's so loved. He is the first grandchild on either side for me or my husband. He's the first grandbaby, so he is just spoiled rotten, which is totally fine. But yeah, I think that's everything. I mean, I had a very I did a birth story video a couple of videos back. I had a very good birth, other than pushing for 2 hours and him being over 9.5 pounds. Everything was amazing. As much as I hate to say it, I would do it all over again. As much as I didn't like being pregnant near the end and everything, I would do it a million trillion times if it means that I could just have him. So yeah, if you're a first-time mom or anything, don't worry. Don't let people scare you. It's not, I mean, I know there's scenarios where things, you know, go wrong, but truly it's not as bad as people make it seem. I really didn't worry very much about labor. I just kept telling myself, like, you know, people do this multiple times a day. Like, people have babies every day. People have multiple children, so obviously it can't be that bad. Like I said, there's exceptions to everything, but also as a first-time mom, you just know that you're doing amazing. You're doing the best that you can. As long as you're doing the best that you can, then that's all that you can do. As long as your baby is loved and taken care of, then you're doing amazing. So just wanted to give a little update. I don't know how frequently I won't do any more updates on me because I'm fine. But I'll probably do more updates on him just as he gets a little older and starts doing more things. Like I said, right now he doesn't really do much of anything. He sleeps, he eats, he poops, he plays, you know. That's pretty much it. But that is going to be it for this video. As always, if you guys have any questions or just want to chat, I reply to all my comments. Yeah, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, I will leave my Instagram down below. I'm always willing to chat over there as well. Yeah, but I think that's gonna be it. If you guys have any videos that you want me to do or talk about, just let me know and I will do that for you. So I will show you Knox one more time before we close out the video, but I will see you guys next time. Ugh, the cutest boy. Okay, like I said, I'll see you guys in my next video.